Welcome to today's video and welcome back if you are already a subscriber. I wanted to share just a couple of things with you today. It's a lazy Sunday and we're just doing things around the house. Not really a lot of cleaning to be done because yesterday I did a bunch of cleaning. We were on vacation until when we got back, I did a bunch of laundry and stuff. And there was so much to do that filming literally would have just taken too long. So what I did just now, because I'm out of my herbal teas, I did a nice little harvest. I went into my yard and I got some lemon balm and I got some nice peppermint. I got a whole corner in the yard where like tons of peppermint grows. And to me, this is the best peppermint that I have ever tasted. We just happen to have it right in our yard. It's much better than anything I've ever bought at the store. So now I'm just going to share with you how I dry my herbs so I have my tea throughout the winter until next year. So first of all, of course, I'm going to take everything. I'm going to start out with, let's see, this is all the lemon balm. I'm just going to wash it. No, there's some mint in there. Just have to make sure I gotta keep it separated. Give it a good wash. Okay, now I got the lemon balm. My daughter's printing out something. She loves printing out those where she could just color stuff. Okay, now let's see if we could get as much water out as possible. And now I'm taking these and I'm gonna make bunches. Not too thick so it can dry and won't mold. Let's see, now let's do this. And I put a rubber band on here. Now, this is so practical. I have this and I just hang these up by the rubber band. And because they're still dripping a bit, I'll just put a towel underneath and then just hang all those bunches up here.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal.
I also wanted to just sit down and share a few things with you that I purchased recently. Before I do that, I do want to show you my baby bump. I am, 17 weeks actually pregnant today with twins. And yeah, the belly, I can't really hide it anymore. Let me show you. Okay, let me make my shirt a little bit more narrow. There is my bump. And I feel, although I'm only in my 18th week, it's huge, gigantic. It's gonna be so big. But the good thing is I'm wearing my long shirts that I have owned for a while anyway. And I also love these leggings. They're so nice and stretchy. They're not maternity, but I've been wearing them anyway. And they're so comfortable, which means I also don't really have to buy any maternity clothes. And of course, since today is like a kind of a just at home chillaxing Sunday, I have no makeup on. I have some little breakouts here and there. That's just been happening. I feel so much better. The nausea is so much better than it was. I'd say most of the time I'm not nauseous. Maybe on a scale from 1 to 100%, I'd say like maybe between 0 and 10%. So sometimes I'm a little bit nauseous after I get through eating, but very handleable. I did want to share some things that I bought, even as a minimalist. I buy stuff, of course. I have been wanting to make some purchases that I've been wanting for a long time. So the first thing that I bought, we went to an outlet store. We actually went to like a huge outlet city this week, and I didn't really plan on getting this, although I actually needed this. And since I sorted out my UGG boots a while ago, I got some new ones. I'm so in love with these. As you can see, I've never worn them. Of course, it's still summertime, but they were 50% off. They're usually quite expensive. I mean, they're still expensive, but I will probably have them for at least the next 5 years. My old ones, I even still own those old ones. I just can't throw them away. I'll just probably keep them, you know, whenever it's a little bit more dirty outside. I decided to get a model that is more for like, you know, when I go out with a dog, when I am out in the forest with a dog. I love those UGG boots because they are warm. I never get cold feet. I've tried many boots before I tried the UGG brand. Ugh, I don't know how to call them. And they're the only ones that have this really amazing lamb's wool filling like all the way around and all the way on the bottom. So you definitely don't get cold feet. And these are nice and kind of sturdy. So I'm really looking forward to, in the winter time, to catch my breath. It's kind of hard to talk fast here. In January, the babies are due. So, you know, whenever, a few weeks after that, I'll start going for walks again with a dog. And this is going to be really cool. I'm not going to get cold feet here. The next thing I got was at Aldi's, actually. Aldi's in Germany. And this is actually filled. And this is so cool. I already own some beeswax. They're like cloths that are covered with beeswax, or, you know, drenched in beeswax. And you can wrap bread in it, for example. So I have some bread that's wrapped in it. And I love it. They had kind of like this bag. It's kind of sticky because, of course, there's beeswax on. It's like consists of cloth and beeswax, but it's such a nice alternative for plastic bags. And I love that it's a big one. So a big loaf of bread will be perfect in here. So just put it in there, just kind of wrap it up, and it'll stay nice and fresh. You can use this over and over again. And again, it's, you know, I don't like my food to get in contact with plastic too much. It wouldn't be too bad with bread, of course, because bread is a dry item, but still, this is nice. I don't ever have to throw it away. You can wipe it with a wet cloth if you need to. I love this. And also they had this. This is also beeswax cloth, and it's a roll. Instead of cling wrap or aluminum foil, you can actually just cut this and then use it over and over again, of course. And it smells so much like beeswax. I love that you can, I have some smaller ones, and the problem was always that they were too short for some of the bowls that I have. So now, when I need it, I can cut it in like, you know, bigger strip, and then that'll replace a lot of aluminum foil / cling wrap that I don't really buy anymore. And nice. And again, of course, you can wipe this with a wet cloth, as long as it's not extremely nasty and like moldy or something. And you can use this over and over again. The next thing is, they also had this at Aldi's. I don't know, in every country it'll be called a different brand, Biokura. But this is Solid Shampoo. I've been using Solid Shampoo bars for a couple years. This is a really nice alternative. I got it in coconut and green tea scent, and it smells very natural, not overpowering, and it is natural cosmetics. And also, of course, you don't have any like plastic trash. So this is a really awesome alternative, not just at Aldi's. You can get these pretty much anywhere by now. I don't know how it is in your country, but here in Germany, like shampoo bars and even shower bars. It's like a shower gel, but they're bars. It's getting really, really popular. It's not regular soap, but it looks just like a bar soap. And it works fine, and you have a lot less trash, and they also last a lot longer than just a bottle of shampoo. And the last thing I wanted to share is for babies. I actually ordered the first thing. I just wanted to have the feeling because I don't have anything yet. I gave away a lot of the stuff that I had with my daughter, but we did keep a few things, but I did start buying a few things. So the first thing, and I put my daughter's reborn doll in here. Whoopsie. It's like, we call it a nest. It's like a dock-a-tot, and you can put the babies in here when they sleep. Let me take the baby out, actually. These are nice because when they're newborns and up to a few months old, you can put them in here. It's nice and soft. You can take this out actually and wash it. This is nice and soft, and they have this rim here, and they can't roll anywhere. I've seen pictures on the internet to where even kids that are a year or two old, they love these as kind of like a body pillow. They'll just kind of nestle in here, and you can tie it up on the bottom when they're really small, but you can also open it up so that later on you can actually just use it as a body pillow for the kids if they love it. And the cool thing is I'm planning on just getting one crib for the first few months, until they get too big. But we actually still have Romy's crib, and I think it'll be perfect, when we use these. I have two of these, of course. Neutral color, because of course we don't know yet what we're gonna have. Hopefully we're gonna find out in like the week after this coming week. I'm gonna have my next ultrasound, and hopefully they will show us what they're gonna be. But this is gonna be really nice because I plan on using one crib for both, and then you can kind of like halfway diagonal, you can put these in there, and then every baby has, like it's their space. And also, of course, I can take this downstairs, put it on the sofa, or anywhere I want to just lay them down. And I don't know, it's nicer and it's safer when you just have something that goes around them. And of course, they sleep better. I do plan on swaddling them. Because with my daughter, I made the experience that, she did sleep a lot better when I swaddled her. They might fight it in the beginning, but it really did help. And generally, I'm not going to buy any gender-specific stuff anyway. So I'm just going to get neutral colors as much as possible. I'm going to thrift a lot of the stuff. And see, I made a huge list of stuff that I'm going to need, although I'm minimalist. And I will probably share some of the things that I'm going to get here on my channel, like as a minimalist. The plan is actually at this point, I kind of have decided not to actually do an entire nursery. We have one room, but it's more like a guest room right now, and we kind of need it when my mom comes over, and I definitely need her after the babies are born every once in a while. And I just don't want to move all the furniture out and stuff. So what we're going to do is this is a small bedroom, but we're going to try to just have them in here for the first year at least and not really do anything else outside. So keeping them in here, maybe the stuff like clothes and like some of the stuff we're going to put in that other room, in that guest room, in that wardrobe where I have made space. But other than that, in this room, there is space for a bed and, a basket where I put the diapers. I don't at this point plan on getting a changing table because I can either use the bed or the sofa or the table with just, something underneath. I just don't want to clutter up my home with stuff that I'm only going to use for a really short time. I have been exercising daily and it feels so good. After my nausea got better, I pretty much was nauseous for, I think it was about 10 weeks. It was so bad, like pretty much a few days after I found out I was pregnant. Well, before I found out I was pregnant, I got so nauseous and it got so bad. And then at 12 weeks, it got so much better. Now I'm 18, well, in my 18th week, and it's so good. I feel energetic. I am short of breath, but my workouts are just fine. I use some of the prenatal workouts I find on YouTube here, but sometimes I just do my own workouts. I do some yoga. And I found actually a nice app that does prenatal yoga. It's from the Down Dog app. It's kind of a baby that they made, and they actually started an app specifically for pregnancy yoga, which I love. I pay for the Down Dog app anyway, and I've been using it for a couple of years. It's a great yoga app. And I go for walks every day, of course, with our dog. That's what I do anyway, all the time. For years and years I've been doing it, and it feels so good. I try to drink at least 3 liters of water every day, which sometimes is quite a challenge, but I can feel that I totally need it. As soon as I don't drink tons of water, which of course makes me also go to the bathroom a lot, but as soon as I don't drink that much water, I just don't feel good. The next day I'll be like not feeling good, getting a little bit headachy, which I don't ever really have. I don't get headaches. I'm very, very blessed. I just don't get headaches. But as soon as I don't drink enough water, that's the only factor pretty much that will cause a slight headache. It's kind of crazy that I don't feel extremely tired. I don't have fatigue so much. Maybe it's because I work from home, but we were out quite a lot this week, hiking, and we were going to an amusement park one day. And although I didn't do a lot, I pretty much let like the kids and my mom, I let them ride all the rides, and I didn't do any rides because even if I were not pregnant, I'm not one who does crazy rides and like roller coasters. It's just not for me. But especially now, no, not gonna do that. I just don't want to risk anything. And I'm not that fatigued, which is good. I just feel that I'm out of breath a lot, and I just have to take things more slowly. So that's my update. I'm going to try to keep you updated with all the baby stuff, with all the stuff I'm changing in the house. I'm so in nesting mode. It's just the time. I also run a business, and there's a lot to do. But first of all, I'm doing a lot of decluttering right now, which I just do little by little. So it's not really anything for a video right now. I might do some decluttering where I do something big. But basically, it's a lot of junky, small stuff that I'm just gonna have to get rid of. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you subscribe if you have not already for more updates. And be blessed until next time. I'll see you. And remember, keep it simple.